Okay. We'll be about ready to go here. Hey, Massimilian, thank you for joining in. And I will officially say a hello to all you YouTube fans, friends, new recruits, and veterans to the channel. Welcome on in once again. We are here with Scourge of War Gettysburg, a favorite right here at home and for many fans of the channel. Appreciate you being along for the ride. Scourge of War Gettysburg remastered. I am your humble and gracious player host, Bank 60s. Once again, appreciate you being along for the ride for tonight's stream. This is an exciting one. It's one that I have planned for quite a while. This was many months ago when I started the playthrough of this title that I wanted to hold off on this particular what-if scenario that's modeled really well within the game here, and we'll be diving in tonight. Pretty long scenario, so you'll have to buckle in. It'll be maybe a bit longer stream than we normally have. Certainly hoping that I make it through. I've got my first mason jar of booze, non-alcoholic booze here, beer. Couldn't tell you which brand. But I wanted to discuss the what if around this scenario. Before we dive in, I think it's one of the most interesting what ifs that historians, enthusiasts have bandied about for really ever since the post-Civil War period. Ever since I was a kid, I know that this was the one scenario what if that everybody talked about. And I think largely it's worth mentioning that so much of the history that was published and pushed out to the public, I think, was done from the folk, which is interesting, by the way, and maybe somewhat unique. I don't know too much about that, but it seems at least somewhat unique from perspectives of people who wrote about it and taught about it, speaking about the ways that the South could have achieved victory here or there, or what they could have done differently, instead of just forgetting about all that and saying the North won and here's how, and that's it. Well, one of the ways that this has been conveyed throughout time is to say, what if the South's one of the South's greatest commanding generals was still alive for the Gettysburg campaign and was still capable for the first day's fighting on July 1st, 1863, when the Confederates met the Union Army outside the town. Excuse me. So we'll be taking the reins as Thomas Stonewall Jackson, as if he had lived. And everyone has, I think, the conception, the misconception, the idea, common wisdom would tell you that and General Lee has been quoted, General Robert E. Lee has been quoted in writings as having himself said that he believed, had Jackson been on the field on this day, that he likely would have carried the field and prevailed in the combat that took place on July 1st, and likely would have won the Battle of Gettysburg, as it were, presuming, of course, that the rest of the battle as we know it, 2 more days of intense fighting that took thousands and thousands of more lives, would have happened elsewhere, and that the Union Army would have been forced back to an earlier planned defensive position that I know Norb and his team have already, they already have all the files together to try to remake it, Pipe Creek. They don't have the DLC ready for us just yet. But the idea there being, if Jackson had been on the field, he would have carried forward the attack all the way through to Cemetery Hill, pushed the Union troops that were already fairly exhausted at the time off of that key terrain feature and down the Town Road, if you follow the mouse, down this way and south to their positions closer to D.C. and nearer to the Pipe Creek area, where then there might have been another battle or perhaps a standoff for a while. Obviously, that one's up for total debate among alternate history enthusiasts and such and so forth. But right here, there have been many who agree or who have concluded that likely Jackson's old corps from Chancellorsville, I believe it was Colston's division, A.P. Hill's division, and Early's division would have been able to drive the Union forces away so that the Confederates could take the main terrain features on this particular piece of ground and continue their push out of Pennsylvania, perhaps toward Baltimore, perhaps toward D.C. Robert E. Lee himself saying he believed that it would have gone differently had Jackson actually been there. And there are many historians who effectively believe the very same thing. Tonight, I'm excited to be able to give this a try in this particular best on the market combat scenario or combat simulation for this battle and on this day. It's Scourge of War Gettysburg. What if at its best? It's GB06 July 1. 3 times is not a charm. A 2-hour-long scenario. Like I say, we're in for a long grind tonight, y'all. It is Jackson's Second Corps. I don't know if it would have been called the Second Corps by then or if it would have just been called the Jackson's wing of the Army of Northern Virginia. It's tough to tell. We start at 1 p.m. When I think he's got A.P. Hill and Early's troops already on the field. The most debated subject of Gettysburg, indeed, what if Stonewall Jackson was still alive? Well, here we are. Your arm is healing well from the wound at Chancellorsville. How about that? I love how they write that in right there. That's kind of cool. And your corps is intact and arriving on the field. It's good to be back in the saddle. Take Cemetery Hill if practicable. There's the order from General Lee right there. You can see the number of points that we'll need for a major victory, minor victory. Really, I mean, we're pushing for a victory. I'd love to get a major victory, but I know how difficult that can be. Let's take a look at our order of battle so that we can see that a little more clearly. We have A.P. Hill's division, Heath's brigade instead of Heath's division, right? And this is the other thing that Norb and his team did a good job with, is to basically place the Chancellorsville army onto the Gettysburg battlefield. It's great. Lane's brigade, instead of being in Pender's division, he's still in A.P. Hill's division. Thomas, McGowan, Archer, Pender, all in A.P. Hill. D.H. Hill's division there with Rhodes, Rameseur, Doles, Iverson, and Colquitt. Early's division with Hayes, Smith, Hoke, and Gordon, with Andrews Artillery and Walker, our artillery battalion. And then I think you have the Stonewall Brigade may be separate. And I don't quite know what division these brigades belong to in the order of battle. Nichols, Stewart, Jones, unless that's Colston's division. Is that Colston's division? It may be Colston's division, and I'm just not seeing it right. Yeah, I think you've got A.P. Hill, D.H. Hill, Early, Jubal Early's division, and I think then Colston's division. So 4 big divisions. Jackson's whole corps that we have to work with right here. Let's get to a couple folks. Massimiliano, hey. No habla español, no habla italiano. Lo siento. Best I can do. It's good to have you here. Let's get into the action, shall we? Oh, this one might make me sweat. It's a little hot in the house tonight. You can see all your key bindings right there. Push pause if you want to study that. General Jackson, it is my honor to welcome you back to your command of the 2nd Corps, Army of Northern Virginia. I trust, sir, that your arm is healed to allow you to ride to the front and take immediate command. The Corps is intact as it was at Chancellorsville, and the morale will be lifted to a new standard in this army. General Longstreet's Corps is to the west, filtering through the pass on the Chambersburg Pike. Anderson's division is engaged to our right front against John Reynolds' 1st Corps. I love that. Anderson's division's engaging the 1st Corps. It's crazy. Our 2nd Corps divisions are, as I write, due momentarily on the field, all converging from the north on the small town to our front named Gettysburg. General Stuart is nowhere to be found, so intelligence is slim at best. Opposing us to our front is Howard's 11th Corps. Their morale seems high, but I am sure when they find out you are back in command, this, the 3rd time they have faced us, will not be a charm for them. That is General Ewell, I think, sending his best to his superior, who was temporarily in command of 2nd Corps, right? Boom. Let's go to me real quick. And here we have our troops on the far left side toward Bloker's Knoll. Is that right? Excuse me. We're looking south there, looking east there. Let's go to the map real quick. Oh, wow. No. Okay. So this is a variant. Interesting. The last time I just brought it up to take some screenshots, we had troops elsewhere. So here we go. We're coming in. Oh, wow. This is really cool. All right. So let's look southeast, right? There's Oak Hill. General Jackson, it is good to see you are back. My division, as usual, is at your disposal. We're approaching on the Mummersburg Road. D.H. Hill's division, the first on the field here. How about that? So, first thing you learn right here is that it doesn't quite go the way you might expect in terms of troops showing up in the same places every time. General Jackson, we have encountered the Federal Army at Gettysburg. They're not yet at full strength, but units are arriving at every hour. Take your command and sweep the Federals from the hill to the south of town if practicable. General Longstreet is pushing through the Chambersburg Gap to the west. Drive them as you can. That's from Moss Robert. Right? So we're going to position these brigades one at a time. First things first, we're going to go ahead and take command of all the generals of the brigades. We're pushing the right arrow to do that. The batteries, I think, will do that too. And the supply, Robert E. Rhodes, you betcha. Ramesur, absolutely. All right, Dole's Brigade. Let's get them up on this side of Oak Hill. Boop. Okay, we're going to do that. They'll go in column. And next up, Rhodes Brigade. Now we got Rhodes Brigade here instead of the division with his troops. They're in double line. We'll go ahead and keep them in double line on the opposite side of the ridge here. Boop. In those woods. Let's get Iverson moving. And he'll come straight up here. He'll be, how good are his troops? Volunteer, seasoned. Volunteer, that works fine against these Yanks. By the way, reminder about the options. We've got AI aggressiveness set to 3, AI morale set to 1. That may hurt us, we'll see. We're going to come right up to here. We're going to go column, take the road. So we got them moving. Next up is to get the artillery going. And again, we're going to try to get it set. We'll go ahead and work into this orchard right here. Thank you. These guys. Let's go ahead and we'll put them here. These guns, that's a whole, the King William Virginia Artillery. All right, these guys under Fry. Yeah, I think all these guns are going to have to kind of stay on this side of the field. So we'll bring these fellas up near this farm right here. No. Right there. Thank you. And once we've got Iverson kind of on the move and on the road, we'll file in with Rameseur, and he'll back Iverson up. Then we'll have Colquitt here. And we're kind of, I mean, this is our objective, right? For this division anyway. And it's 100 points a minute. We hold it with 500 men within 100 yards. Oh, I didn't know that, Diaz. D.H. Hill and Jackson, brothers-in-law. How about that? Oh, the history that is made. It's crazy. So Colquitt, I think we'll put him in this field. We'll have him in single line like that. And then the rest of these guns, I'm going to keep them in reserve. And we're going to have to try to be able to get to all this. This is a huge corps, and it's going to be a huge attack. Right? So let's go here, keep them in kind of a reserve column position, like that. And we'll have everybody except Rameseur on the move. Only now he's cleared to move forward too, and we'll get him right here in his road columns while Iverson pushes to there. And we'll basically have Iverson Rhodes and Rameseur likely hit them in concert all at once with artillery support over here. And all hopes are that that drives the Union off of Oak Ridge. We'll see. All right, hey, we've got 8 on the stream, man. That is exciting. Thank you guys for joining in. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I am trying to grow the channel and grow this community around Scourge of War, and then spreading out to some other titles that I love that are kind of in that alternate history vein. Again, cheers to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. Try to hit me up if you like. I'm going to be real busy once combat gets joined in here. If I don't get to you, that's the reason why. Otherwise, we're here hanging out to chat and watch a little What If Civil War, man. Oh, I always got to put in the pitch, please. If you got it in your heart, if you got the inclination to help, I do appreciate it if you can click that thumbs up button. If you click the hype button, And if you are new and want to subscribe to my channel, please do so. We have a lot of fun with this and other similar titles. All right, let's get Doles out. First, I want to see if anybody else has showed up. Not yet. So Doles will now be in a double line. I'm going to go ahead and by the way, I think that they made a couple of changes. We may go past 2 hours on this thing. I think that they keep the objectives out there past the base scenario end and allow for you to just continue to play. If I'm not satisfied with it going in a realistic way and, you know, there not being really a resolution, I may keep going. It may be kind of late and I'm tired and I may not. We'll have to see where we're at. Okay, I'm going to take command of these guys, get them in skirmish. And I want to go take this area here if I can. These guys skirmish. And I want to go just get in front of the guns that I got deploying here. We'll kind of go there like that. Right? And then the rest of the brigade, I'll actually move to here in assault columns like that. All right, now Iverson, you sir, right here, battle line. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let his troops stay in column getting there and stay on the road. So I got to do this one by one, right? For now. And the other thing was to make sure these guys don't run too far. We'll slow them down. Here with the 4th Georgia of Doles Brigade. There we go. Now we can see what we got. Looks like, as was historically the case, a couple of brigades up on Oak Ridge. Little artillery coming in. Doesn't look like they're going to want to challenge me over here just yet. These guys didn't run before, they can run now. These guys in line. Let's go double time. So now we're just in a... Come on. We're going to go ahead and double time it with the rest of the brigade. Get them into position. That's kind of cool, watching them deploy like that. I know I could throw your comments in translator there, Massimiliano, but Yeah, I'm afraid I got nothing on that. Hey, okay. Got a little fighting now. Looks like a 2-on-1 skirmisher action. That's perfectly fine with me. We can bring up our 2nd regiment to get in on. And here's where, you know, combat gets joined and stuff can get a little touch and go. Here we go. Anybody else on yet? Nope. You guys line. And we will take command of them so they don't stop. Yeah, this is funny. All right, let's get these guys back into a line. Artillery opening up here. Good. th Georgia getting engaged. Got the rest of Dole's brigade here. Let's go ahead and take him off right now. We'll have him on a defend, and we'll take command of these two and give him command of these two, and we'll see what he decides to do with them. Got a little bit of a rough formation here with Iverson. I think Rameseur may turn into a bit of a reserve. I think I may switch it where Iverson, Colquitt back here, and who's this? Rhodes, where they end up pushing. So let's have Rhodes here. Let's have him move forward. Right here. Boop, double line, please. Thank you. And we'll clean that up a bit. Just like that. All right, now we need to get the rest of these artillery pieces moving. Go. Go. See, they don't double time all that well. Go faster, Gastard. You get where you got action all across the line, man. You start to lose track of stuff. What farm is that? Is that the McLean farm? Can't quite read it. McLean? Don't want to push the attack just yet. We'll lay these guys down. I want to get artillery set up and pounding away for just a little bit. Colquitt. He comes out right here. Donk. Dole's the 1st Brigade in action. How are we doing right here? Kind of tired. And they're not doing great against the opposition. They're on the fence. Okay. Stoic, he is in. Yo. Hey, man, good to have you. Cheers. All right, let's take command of these guys. Yep. Or actually, let's give them back to Doles. I'll probably just let the AI do a bunch of stuff. When I get up to high level command like core like this, I do not like to micro as much. Let's move forward 20 yards, please. The fight at the McLean farm. Intense, man. Now, I wonder if in this variant, that's another thing, is if our retreat distance is going to be massive. We'll see. Okay, looks like Doles is going to get the 21st Georgia in on the action. There we go. Got this battery joining in. Excellent. And we got our all 12 guns here firing. Good. The 12th Georgia in on the action, and then I want to bring Hill, DH Hill, forward right to this farm here. I think that's about where he would be. All right, things look okay for now. We'll want to just kind of apply pressure over here, as was the case in history. What's that, a Zin tin? Zine tin? Yeah, man. Thank you. My knowledge of lingo is limited. Now, let's see here. Maybe these guns would be useful. Yeah, maybe these would be good to just set up over here. No, they're right behind that rock. They won't be able to see anything. No. Let's set them up right here, and let's just dare the Yanks to come get them. Maybe they will. If so, they got a surprise waiting for them. All right, so we're 20 minutes into the scenario. You know, time's not exactly our friend, but in real life, so it's 1:20, and we have until dusk in real life to complete the mission, right? These guys are really getting manhandled a little bit over here. The 4th. Feeling a little concerned. Let's bring the 44th up in the woods. Here. And now, let's get Iverson going. Dunk. Okay. Let's make sure everything is in order. So these guys were on take command. You notice they are not moving with the rest of the brigade. So I got to click the formation command again. Get them up and get them going. But now that they are moving, I want to click take command one more time so that they won't stop. Then over here with Rhodes. I'm going to push till close to the Union line and double line. And then when he gets up there, we'll probably give him command and let him do what it is that he feels like he should do, while also doing the proper take charge procedure with these fellas. And this reserve battery, let's get them moving. Double time, boys, double time. Let's go. Ah, good old tobacco. Yes, sir. Glad to have you along, man. And here we go. Main action set to begin in earnest over here toward Oak Ridge in this alternate history what-if scenario. Jackson's Corps making the attack at Gettysburg. It begins. Well, here we go. We got a mix-up of skirmishers here. That's interesting that they don't have a melee. You know, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I don't think skirmishers would be getting into hand-to-hand at any point with other skirmishers. Okay, let's see what happens here. Why don't you guys back up and get on some cover, huh? Oh my gosh, now I see why. Look at this, man. 12th Georgia is working over here. 104, 103. That means they've forced a lot of casualties, and they've forced guys to back up. Ooh, the McLean Farm fight. Dole's Brigade. I think they're doing all right. Let's go, let's go. These guns have been deployed now. We've got Anderson's troops on our right. Or no. No, that's more 1st Corps troops at McPherson's Ridge. Anderson's troops back this way. We're pretty well linked up with them, though. Okay, let's lay down with Colquitt for now. He'll kind of wait. To push through the rest of the attack. And we'll have Ramseur form up kind of where Iverson was. We'll scooch him over a bit. Boop. All right, now we're going to go Iverson off, take command, and he will go into an attack. And we're going to get him, all of his troops off of take charge. Boom, 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 just like that. And now we'll begin firing from here, it looks like. And then again, it's kind of like I equate it to, as I've said in one Napoleonic playthrough, I think it was Ligny I was doing, that my playstyle anyway, it's blended. I don't micro everything. I let the AI do stuff, and then where I spot it and can jump in and do something different, I do. These guys, are they getting flanked? No. Their score looks pretty good. Okay, I could probably do something particular with this unit here. I'm gonna hold on to the 20th North Carolina while Iverson does whatever he wants with the rest of the brigade. There he goes. Let's go ahead. Let's bring it up right here. They're energetic, so they can get up there quick. Go, go, go. Need Rhodes to move a little faster. You guys, off take command. I guess I'd not done that with them. I hadn't taken them off so that Iverson could order them around. Sometimes you miss stuff, right? Let's get on this fence right here. All hopes are we could hit these guys. But it's saying there's nothing in weapon range up here in the top left. There we go. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. Here we go. Wow, they're going to come up right on it. There, that's the style, Iverson. All right. These guys get into an attack. Let's go off take charge for all the regiments so that Rhodes can now usher them in to the breach. Right. Hopefully they're not getting hit too hard by artillery from this side. Ah, here comes early, it looks like. Oh, wow. General Jackson, I'm approaching Gettysburg from the northeast on the Harrisburg Road. Your orders, sir. Major General Jubilee. Oh, boy. Okay. So we're going to have to, like I say, you got to let this go. So we got to give this back to the AI. Okay. We got to give this to the AI. And then we got to just look at it here, see what we like, what we don't like. This is kind of a weird move. I don't know what they're doing right here. What are you doing? It's forming line. Okay. Let's do that for him. That's fine. All right. And then now we'll jump over here to Early's division. Oh, looky here. Okay. And he's gotten all funkified because he was standing up here long. Okay. Let's get these guys back into a proper situation. All right. Boom. Let's go double line here. Boom. With those guys. These guys can go line, or rather to here and go assault columns, and then they'll lay down. And then the big thing over here is to get the artillery going. Right? We need guns banging away. So let's get these guys set up here. Dunk. Probably want to try to use the road as much as possible, but looks like this is some good ground here. Let's go here. Double time. Whoop. See, not quite sure. It takes so much to try to get him to move it at the double quick, but it does. Okay, these guns here. Go. Good. And then these guns. Oh my. That's nasty looking. Let's go ahead and we'll get them here. Good. Whew. Yeah, you guys get into column. Good, 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 good. And then this brigade. Nichols, Hayes. Let's go ahead and get them out. Right here. Assault column for now. And that's where we'll start with them. Back over here. Okay, you can see 23rd not doing great. And Rhodes moving to the attack. Looks like we could make something happen here. Let's go ahead and let's get right here. This is where I'm Bob Rossing it. I'm gonna Put some of my own brush strokes on the combat action for the Confederates. Try to get ourselves in a better position here. Try. That stone wall is a real bear. These guys can probably fall back. Stop. These guys. I'm going to see if I can go 2-rank fire down the slope is what I'm hoping for. There we go. Nice volley. It looks cool. Look at these guys still doing real good. 12th Georgia clearing these skirmishers out of the McLean farm. Good. 4th Georgia still not doing great, but still doing okay. You know, they're still in the fight. Got the rest of Dole's brigade. Looks like it's fine. Excellent. And I got Rhodes over here. It seems to be diverting a bit. It looks like we don't have all the artillery that was there in the earlier July 1st scenario with Rhodes' division. Interesting. Okay. Looks like we lost these guys. Let's take command of them. Let's bring them back here. Okay, Ramseur getting positioned. And we'll just kind of contract Iverson's line a bit more. He'll have 2 ranks now and be in a de facto double line. As Rhodes' troops now try to go against the stone wall, and then some over there on Oak Ridge into the woods against a brigade all by themselves. Not sure how that's going to go. Alright, we're back over here now. Lay these guys down. I want, again, get artillery going for just a bit. Just a short bit before we move any troops in. Line. Line. Let's go. Whose brigade is this? Avery. About 1,700 troops, right? Seasoned. Okay, let's take these irregulars and let's put them in a skirmish formation. And let's send them up against this fence here. All right. I'd say this is, you know, right up in here is a strength of theirs. Let's take Smith's brigade. How good are these guys? Seasoned. Seasoned all across the board, but he's not so good. Hayes, these guys are good. Regular veteran. Regular veteran. Regular. Okay. So I would say we meet them and hit them with these 2 brigades, and then Hayes, left hook. How are we looking here? These guys back in line. I'm going to keep command of them for now. They're in rough shape. The 23rd North Carolina. Yeeks. Ink. All right, so we're not getting what I was hoping for there, but let's go ahead with these guys in order in advance. Let's go forward 50 yards with these guys. They'll stop maybe when they can shoot. And it looks like we're clearing out the McLean farm at long last with Doles. Gonna want to push toward these guns. as well as the objective, of course. Let's go ahead and get Colquitt just up on the the reverse side of this slope here in his line. Let's get back over here. Let's get ourselves engaged over here, shall we? And these fellas, I'd say we send, excuse me, mostly skirmishers out right here. Excuse me again. All right, let's get 57 Virginia, or 52nd Virginia shaken out. Let's get kind of two smaller regiments here. Let's get these guys shaken out here, like that. Just covering the artillery while they continue the rain of death. It looks like they're bringing more troops up here. Artillery firing. Who are they shooting at? Oh, I think it's counter battery fire. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and take these skirmishers here and move them into the woods. These skirmishers here go forward here. These guys, they just come right across the creek. Then the rest of the brigade under Smith in line right here. Ooh, we're doing a number on them right there. And then General Jackson, he'll take a position right here next to that farmhouse. Let's get this supply wagon on the move. We'll take it off, take charge. That way it can move on its own initiative right there. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that's taken care of. Looking pretty good. We got Bloker's Knoll, 100 points a minute. 500 men need to be there. Okay. And we're in action up front. Good. Now, rest of this brigade will come forward in line under Avery. We'll scooch him over a bit. That'll work. Matter of fact, we'll help our guys out. These fellas, take command of them. We'll bring them right here back by the guns. Good. Engaged all across the line here. Ooh, look at all these 11th Corps troops. Who we got? McDougal. Oh, okay. All right. They're going to fight for it over here, huh? Got more back there. And we have who? Who's this? Haha! Wonderful. All right, we want to make sure they don't go willy-nilly, right? All right. This is AP Hill's division. Oh my. Rebs are in trouble now. We've got a key division in a key spot. We're going to go ahead and get these guys moving straight away. We're not going to worry too much about the artillery setup. Let's go ahead and get up on these farms. Doot. Double line. Go, go, go. Where I will do artillery is here. I want to try to work some counter battery fire, I think. AP Hill's division. Yeah, man, they got a lot of artillery. We're going to go grand battery style. Since we got all these skirmishers busy here, I want to bring these guns all along right here. Boom. 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 There they are, AP Hill. Boom. Boom. Seven on the stream, man. Sticking in. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for riding along tonight, guys. Yeah, okay, like was the case in the real thing. Iverson's brigade's being handled. Oh, my word. This Stonewall is a killer. Okay. They advance some more. Woo! 6th Alabama Rhodes Brigade. They're not doing so hot. All right, Iverson's going to send some troops right up on him. Okay. Then let's let the 23rd North Carolina get back in it if Iverson wants them to. Right here, 12th North Carolina, same. Oof, they really took a beating, those guys did. We'll take command of them, lay them down. Take command of these guys, and let's get them back on the firing line. Double time it there, boys. Let's go. Alright, meanwhile, we need to order up some more of AP Hill's division. Thomas. I'll tell you what, actually, first, we're going to link into Dole's over here with Archer's brigade. Double line, and they're just going to get busy. We're just going to get busy with an attack order for them once they get close. And Thomas. New brigade. Got a couple in whole division here. Ooh, interesting. Let's go. Boom. Thomas. Line. Like that. Then you got 3 more big brigades back here. AP P. Hill's division is so massive here. Let's go ahead. Let's bring these guys here. Assault columns. Panda. Yep. Assault columns. Use the road. Now, let's scooch them over so they're not in the way. Assault columns. Use the road. These guys under Perrin. Right here. Assault column. I'll just go in the field. Very well. Come on, boys. Wear them down. Alright, we need to get all the way over here. And we need to send the attack in. Attack. Ooh, my. These guys are getting roughed up. Let's get them out of here. Alright. This brigade. Minus that regiment. They go forward 200 yards. Not exactly. Here. Boom. Just like that. And then see if we can get them real good and close. Okay, these troops. Wow, there's quite a few of them there. Who the heck is that? Is that 11 Corps? Ruger? Oh, that's 12th Corps troops. What? What are they doing here? Interesting. All right. We're going to need Hayes. Stat. Right here. Line. Gonna need Gordon. Right here. And assault column for now. Let's go ahead and bring these guys up, and then I'll give them back to their brigade commander. Kind of do it brigade by brigade once you get into the action. Almost done with 1 hour here. Again, trying to be authentic with our tactics and our movement ahead along the line. Let's have these guys just get in close. Nah, they're winded. We gotta just march them. Okay. Dole's a little worn out. Let's get that guy back in line. Right here. I think we got... I thought we might have fallback right there, but they're getting chewed up pretty good. These guys, I really want to go ahead. Let's first bring them here. See if the 20th North Carolina right here can fire at anybody. Looks like they can. Stop. Okay, give them back to the AI. Golly, get out of here. Get out of here. Back it up. Backing it up across the line. Losing a lot of troops there. Again, in the real life thing, we would have until nighttime to get this job done. We would have until the dark of the night. All right. These guys are exhausted and ready to head up on the hill and take a break. As we see AP Hill's troops on the move. Beautiful. I think they'll be the ones to achieve a breakthrough, maybe. Boy, we got a lot of Union troops on the field here, though. Wow. So this alternate history scenario supposes that the 12th Corps was able to bring some troops up. Wow, this counter battery fire has done a number on my guys. Whoa, whoa, looky here. Whew. Yikes, yikes. There we go. Get him off, take command, and attack. Okay. We got a scrum, everybody. We got a real scrum. I'll tell you what. I'm thinking we should probably put him on a probe for now. Whoo-wee. It's going to be tough to push this flank. All right. We're going to get Lane's brigade going right here. Boom. Now they're kind of switching themselves up for some reason. I'm not sure what that's about. They're crisscrossing. Don't love that. I thought that they were already set in their double line and they would just keep on keeping on. All right, we got our 4th Georgia guys up here. We'll take command of them so that they can go there. Yeah, true to history, true to life. It's tough sledding over this here, this way on Oak Ridge. Wow. All right, get out of here. You guys are getting myrtleized. Let's give these guys back. Oh, did our objective go away right here? Looks like it. Okay, interesting. Minus 662 for the total score so far. That's not great. That's not great. Whew, damn, really repulsed up here. That's tough. Doles was doing good up there. Let's go ahead. Let's get these guys out of here. Yeah, this is just a killing ground for the Yankees. All right, we need to get these guys on a hold order. And Rhodes probably do a probe. The breakthrough isn't going to happen at Oak Ridge. That seems certain. Let's get Thomas on the move. Forward. 200 yards. Go. Yep. Forward. let's go actually get him off, and let's go all-out attack with Archer. And maybe this grand battery of AP Hills can really put it on him. Maybe this can be the area where we just punch right through with AP Hills division. I think we got to try to be aggressive with him. Let's bring Pender's brigade out in line. Right there. Let's get Heath going. This battery commander, I want them firing at infantry. These guys all I want firing at artillery. Or actually, let's make sure these guns are firing at infantry here. We'll have some firing at artillery. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Link in. Go, 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 go. We're going to have him off, take command now. We're going to go probe with him. Again, you don't take that literally in game right here. It's just a metric to measure how far out he will engage and the way that he will use his troops. Yeah, Bloker's Knoll is crowded. They're doing pretty good. Okay, Hayes troops. Let's just go ahead and get them in action. Maybe they can actually make a breakthrough on this side. We'll see. Let's go ahead, attack. Let's just attack with your brigade, sir. Excellent. Yankees brought up a bunch more guns, damn it. Just a massive, epic fight in this historical what-if with Jackson on the field, first day at Gettysburg. This is wild. I think what I might do is take a little break over here. We're obviously, it seems unlikely that we're going to achieve any meaningful progress. We just need to stay in action, I would say. Let's go defend here. Let's go with Rhodes a hold. And he can just keep kind of plucking away. Iverson, where are you? Let's just reform Iverson back here. We'll have Colquitt in reserve. We'll lay him down. Let's lay these guys down. Woo, man. Huge. Just massive. Oh, that's right. I was going to take Heath and get him in the action, right? Or bring him up. Heath. Let's go ahead and get you right here. Take the road. Take the road. Yeah, this is day one, Stoic. Look at all this mess. Holy cow. Crazy. Really love for artillery not to have been getting bashed to bits on this side. Looks like we're about all out. Let's take Gordon here. And let's just get him in an all-out attack, and let's just see what he does. Hopefully we don't lose our left flank. Look at this. Look at this. Alright, these guys. We need to get you up front. Go, go, go. Yeah, that wasn't going to be great. Wow, look at this. They've got troops galore here. Yanks were able to bring quite a bit of force to bear on the field here in this what if. All right. Iverson reforming Colquitt. Still about minus 600. Got a lot to keep track of in this thing, man. Okay, they're still tired. Got the McLean farm at least, right? Shit. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat tonight. We cannot dislodge these guys. Goodness gracious. Let's try to charge and take this wall. First, get these guys moved up. Let's get these guys moved up. Guess we get a little bit of concealment from the crops. There we go. That's an example of... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Come on, boys. Well, Archer stopped. We need to get his boys on the move. Get up on that fence. Get up there. Get up there. They'll stop. You guys get up there. You guys come right up here. If we were able to get a breakthrough right down this road, that would be nice. See, now these three brigades, or regiments rather, okay, these guys, they're under my command. Good. He's not, he's not, he's not. Charge. Full brigade charge. Almost. Ramseur. Let's go. Go help your boys out. I'm going to charge and take this wall section of it so that we can use it. At least try anyway. Come on, boys. Oh, nice. Colston has arrived. Let's see this attack go in first. We got him outnumbered. I think we'll drive him off. Oh, looks like we're going to go through and behind him. We got another charge over here. All right, surrender. Let's go ahead. Keep the charge going. Go, 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 go. Crazy, crazy, bloody melee right here. I am not sure who the other regiment was going to be charging, but woo! Oh man! Oh yeah! Off we go. Surrendered, son of a gun. All right, well we're on the wall. Okay, we made the charge here, and I don't think we're going to win that one. Iverson's going to go ahead and get back in the action. Go, go, go. And then we're going to get him back in it as well. Rhodes. And then Colquitt gets a little further forward. And then now, where AP Hill is at on the line, holy smokes. Whew. Colston has arrived. This is, I think, the best division in the Corps. And I would say that I'm tempted to just hold them in a reserve position for the most part. Let's just move them forward by the division, right? Let's just go select Colston. Let's just put him out in this field near that farmhouse. Let's put him in a line with reserves, just like that. Only we'll go forward a little further, right there. Like that. Boom. Perfect. Ooh, it's bloody here, man. Heath. Ah, shoot. Got some troops that are routed. 18th North Carolina. They took some nasty punishment. Get out in the line with Heath. Get him on the attack. Okay, we're looking a little better, I want to say. I want to believe. Let's get these guys up here. Come on. Don't stop. No, no, no. There you go. Archer's on an all-out attack. He's a regular quality commander, and he's not quite following orders to the T. Yeah, this is looking all right. Thomas's brigade. All right, did manage to maintain a position on the wall right here. Iverson, get a regiment there. I'll take charge of them. The rest of Iverson's going to come forward here, here, and here. We're going to knock this regiment out if we can. Probably do it with these two regiments here. Son of a bitch. Might have had a melee down here. Or is that just, okay, that's all from gunfire. Gordon's brigade. Oh my God, Hayes is just getting routed over here. Son of a bitch. Hayes, how many men you got left? 681? What is going on? What are you doing? Okay, we need to hold. Hold the line. Come on. Come on. Got a big old crowd of Yankees of, yeah. I think we may just hold this side. Let's go defend. We're obviously not going to be able to push this flank too hard. They've got too many guys up there. Shit. And we don't have enough artillery left anymore. This is crazy. Retreat. Hayes. Boy, that was that just kind of didn't work out over there, did it? Smith. Let's go ahead and put him on a defend. Gordon. Attack. You know, we'll just see, you know, use him to keep the pressure up, as it were. All right, now here's Heath getting in the action. Let's retreat with this regiment real quick. Make some room for Heath. These guys too. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. This is where I think we'll be able to break them. And again, I think all we're doing now is trying to push through Gettysburg to Cemetery Hill. God, we're at minus 902 with over 4,200 casualties so far. All right, looks like we've got the wall though. That's good news. Excellent. Now we'll just use this position. I'm going to take command of both of these units here. Where's his commander? Ramseur. He's got one regiment over here and one on the wall here. I think I want to bring him over here to help them. Then I think I'll take his other and we'll bring them here. Assault column. Come on, boys. Got a lot more Union troops in the way and a bunch more guns too. But their line's pretty thin out here. Let's lay these guys down. Yeah, I think we're making some progress on this side here. It's looking all right. Let's go right here. Got kind of 2 and 3 on ones here. 2 and 3 on ones in other places. Might begin to gain the upper hand. Rhodes Brigade just kind of dawdling. Let's reform him to the rear. Retreat. Make them think that we're falling back. Yeah, trick them. Okay. Perrin's brigade. Let's go ahead and form line here with them. Just like that. See, we got Colston forming up in reserve. Now, we do want to use his artillery, though. And I think we'll use it to... We'll pack in a few batteries along here. Let's see here. Or no, I think we'll pack in a bunch more in here. And we may just target all their artillery with it. Okay, you guys first. Let's go you. There, no, there. Boom, 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 boom. Go. All right. You. And I apologize for any disorientation. It is touch and go, baby. Get them going. Colston's infantry will remain in reserve, where this artillery of his... No, we don't want you there. We want you here. Boom. And the supply wagon. Kind of going a weird way, but we'll let it go. Beautiful. Perrin. Getting in position. This is not looking too bad. It's looking pretty good. Let's get up here. Let's get them here. Ah, Yankee's gonna come down. Okay. Let's get Iverson pushing forward. Oh no, what happened here? Ah, come on. Routed. That sucks. Alright. You guys there. Lay down. And then you guys here. Okay, then we'll be driving these guys off. Right? With the rest of the Yankee, you know, force here, stalemating us, but they just don't have much for us on this end. It looks like we may actually be able to drive up to these guns, take them out, push all the way to these guns, and who knows, maybe we can get these guys surrender and whole hog. We'll see. Whoa, how about that? We got a dozen in on the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you very much. And cheers. Ah, Santane is in. You made it, man. Yes, sir. You'll have to catch the rest of the stream once it goes public. We've had quite a bit of action here. I like to clean this up a little bit. Okay, let's rally Heath's brigade. Okay, let's rally him up in assault columns right here. We're gonna go get these guns. We're gonna go get them. And I want to make sure they don't stop. We're gonna try to get us a little breakthrough. We're gonna get rid of these guns. All right, now it's time for Colquitt, I believe, to push this side. We're holding here. So Colquitt, let's go ahead and bring him up right here. In line. Right there. Okay, this guy here, he can go here. We can go on the wall there, and we'll kind of leapfrog it. Right, Rhodes Brigade. He's going to get challenged by these troops. We'll have him. Yeah, he's on a probe. We'll put him on a defend. Now, the next thing is get the artillery, right? Cannot ever forget about these boys. Move them up. Move them up. Boom. Okay, these guys I think I'll keep right where they are for now. They'll keep hammering those troops. All right, we got another Union surrender. Beautiful. Okay, these guys. Yeah, you need to mask what we're doing with Heath. Except I wasn't doing it with Heath, I was doing it with Thomas. Damn it. Whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and double time it with the rest of his brigade. Go, go, go. Got a volley into the assault column there. That's not great. Let's get these guys, push them up. That's a lot of artillery. That's, yeah, okay, I can see why they don't want to take troops there. I get it. I get it. All right, boys. Whole brigade. Not quite enfilade there, but no, 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 no. Stay in your assault columns. Go, go, go. Now. No, no, no. Stay in your assault column. We're going to do this the old Napoleonic way. We're just going to go right at these guns in assault column. Oh, that's right. See, now we got to boop, 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 boop. Assault columns, go. Okay. And what they'll do most likely is stop and start shooting. And we'll drive the guns off right there. Good, 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 good. All right, let's push. Let's push. Let's get them on the wall. Let's get these troops fit in between. Colquitt right here, boom. Now we got a routed unit there, boom. Colquitt's gonna continue moving forward, boom. Right there. And then Rhodes will just kind of flank guard over this way as the attack rolls over the ridge. Okay, now let's get these guns moving. Let's go ahead and bring them here. Go. There we go. Right here. We'll stack them up. Forward. With Thomas's assault underway. Holy moly. Is this the moment for the breakthrough? Canister fire, ouch. Here we go. Yep, we're gonna stop. Oh. I want to try to get closer with as many of the guys as possible. Let's go double quick. Let's go double quick. Okay, you're off, take command. Defend is fine. And let's open up on these artillery. And let's drive them off. Go, go, go. Alright, they're backing up. Ooh! Good. Got Heath over here that continues to cause problems. Go, go, go. Use him there. Heath, what do you want? An attack? Let's get you to a probe now. We'll dial down the intensity a bit. Now these guns are our next target. We need to grab this regiment here, and let's just take these 2 regiments. Maybe these 3 eventually. Let's go here, and then once they cross, we'll flip and turn and head that way. It's all about taking the guns, or taking them out of commission. There, like that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, do we have Colston's batteries up? Looks like it. They're wailing away. And like I said I was going to do, I'm going to put all of them onto a fire at artillery command. We're going to try to counter battery these bastards. Counter battery these bastards. Alright, let's go ahead and send Pender. Ah, Thomas. Getting routed. Damn it. Pender, you're up next. Holy smokes. Did I see them before? Who the hell is that? That's von Steinwehr's division, okay. So now, no, these troops, I want to take command of you, and I want you to come here. I want you guys here, and I want you guys to come here. Boom, boom, boom. Man, time flies when you're having fun, let me tell you. Ramessewer, where's Colquitt? Where are you at? Here you are. His brigade spread all the hell and gone. None of them are quite where I thought I'd be, or where I thought they would be. Let's go defend for him. officially. But let's go ahead and get some of his men going on the move. All right. We're still on the negative side of the points, 1,200 points down. We got a lot of casualties, 6,000 casualties. That's not great. This is a tough out with all these extra Yankee troops that are here. Kind of around here. Bunch more back here. It's tough. Surrendered unit there. Nice. All right, looks like we got rid of those guns. Let's go ahead and we can retreat with these guys for now. Thomas, get back there. Hey, melee! Whoa! Whoa! We only got him with one regiment. We need to get the other one up. Oh, looky here. 5th Ohio against the 13th Alabama. Can we win it? Can we win it? Nasty, bloody, and terrible. Yes, off they go. Let's surrender. Come on, baby. Take him out. All right. No, we do want to keep command on. Oof. Yes, got him to surrender. Beautiful. Now we're shooting at those guns. Drive them off. Good. A costly attack for Jackson's Corps over here. And you can see our AI buddies aren't doing much. Oh, well. Okay, we still got Perrin back here. We'll go ahead and we'll bring him forward in here. Assault columns so that he'll fit. And then we need to get rid of this artillery park. Pender. Let's have him do that. We'll just have him attack right up in here. Driving these guys off at last. Archer, yep, okay, that's his troops. Good, good, good. Heath. Or Thomas, rather. Heath has shifted right considerably. Let's have him on the attack. Let's have Archer on the attack. Let's have Thomas on the attack. Let's see how this goes. Probably not going to be satisfied with the with the realism aspect, and I may end up, what I may do, I'm not sure. I mean, this stream is going, and I'm having a good time. We need to do a stop-start on the recording. Wow, we've been recording a long time there. Okay. I may end up having to run this stream as far as I can run it, keep the game going, save it, and then load up a save that we're going to do later in the week and see if we can finish the attack. It may give us a defeat, but I'm not going to buy it. Yeah, you can see here, Hayes is still over there fighting. And the Yanks are kind of pushing across the creek against Early's division. As we get Pender's troops. Let's go. Keep moving. Pender's troops. These are the guys that I want to get the rest of that Yankee artillery off our case. Come on, guys. Up to the fence. You can use the 3 key. 3 key. 3 key. 3 key. No. We'll go there. Let's bring these guys forward. Let's bring these guys. All these guys coming forward. It's a little disorganized, but, you know, it's combat, man. It's the way it was. And then we got this unit here. Looks like a brigade that we're going to have that's all clumped together. Want to believe that we'll be able to take them out in short order. Next up. It's time to bring the batteries forward. Go. 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 And right here. Go. All right, get them on the move, and then we'll switch these guys all to infantry. Oh, looks like these guys went back to AI command after I told them to shoot at artillery. That's funny. Not sure if that's a glitch working, but I guess it's fine. All right, looking good, looking good. Iverson. Where is he? Where are your regiments? Wow, they're split apart big time. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get him, though. Let's pick Iverson. Let's go ahead and get him reformed again. We'll put him here. Get both of them off, take command, off, take charge, as the case may be. And get him move. Double time, go. And then get these guys back in the action. You guys go. You guys go. The Confederate lines roll forward. How are we doing now? 1535 with 7,000 casualties. Bloodbath for the Rebs. All right, 14 on the stream, baby. All right, if anybody's double devicing it out there, man, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Here's what I got to do. Refill. Right? We got to go. Let's look at a, let's try to find a good panoramic. Say right about there. Oh, wait. We got a key attack going in here. Penda. Alright, you. I want you to all-out attack everything in front of you. Go, go, go. Okay. Get all of his regiments off of take command. Run all these artillery off. Get that infantry going. As we make a breakthrough here. Start to sweep them. We got all of Colston's division. Still, we could send in. We're actually looking pretty good right here. All right, I'm going to push pause on it. Oh, can't do it yet. All right, pause. And you'll be able to see the map there of where we are. I'm going to head to the El Baño and get myself Okay, we're back. Whoo! Ouch. Oh, ouch. Come on, boys. Charge. 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 All the way across the line. Go, 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 go. We'll take that gun. Maybe. Nope, stop. Oh, they won't stop. They have to retreat if they're going to stop. Okay. Good. All right. I like that. All right. You. Oh, no. We surrendered. But we did take this gun. Sweet. Take it back here. Oof. Okay, you guys all out attack, right? Keep going. Go, go, go. Right there on that wall. Right there on that fence, rather. There. You guys tuck in here. You guys, come on. Colston. Oof. Jones Brigade. I'm not sure if we're ready to get Colston in on the action just yet. Let's put Perrin on an all-out attack. Or actually, let's just send Perrin right through here. Have him form line. Let's see if we can get rid of this regiment here before we get there. Looks like we're doing good work over this way. Okay, Dole's troops. Yeah. One of the first brigades in on the action. These guys are finally back, although they're shaken. The 4th Georgia. We got guns of our own up now. Got another of Thomas's brigade or regiments that's been broken. Damn it. Okay, we're going to put him on a probe now. He's only got 1 regiment left on the field for now. I want to say it's a bit of a foregone conclusion and that we're going to be able to just sweep them, but we're going to lose a lot of men. Now, get up here. Get up here, damn it. These guys need to... No, there. Double time. With the 34th North Carolina. We'll have Pender here, hopefully breaking through and getting rid of these guns. Ah, shoot. Who's this? Again, more 12th Corps troops. Great. We're having a hard time over here on this end. Dadgummit. Retreat. You guys. Okay, Gordon. Yeah, these 12th Corps troops got us bamboozled, but we are pushing here. That's good. These guys can come across. We got a hold over here pretty much. Okay. Okay, let's go like this, and then let's go double line, and then let's make sure everybody keeps moving. Please. Nope. Okay. All right, so this is an instance where when things get a little tight, you kind of are forced to micromanage it. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. But once you get everybody on the move, they'll usually cooperate. Jump in the line right there. Jump in the line right here. Get it moving. Artillery fire coming in from our batteries. Good. Iverson's got the remnants of his command. We'll go ahead and send him here. On a hold at all costs. Ramseur. Boom, we're up to 17. Okay. That sets a record right there. How about you guys? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Cheers. Welcome in for those who've joined a little late. On the points, we're not doing so great. See, we're down 2,200 points. I'll admit, this isn't quite what I expected. However, and we're only 15 minutes away from the end of the base game scenario, but you can see right here on the map that we still have a fresh division. We have what's left of DH Hill and AP Hill pushing. Colston could be unleashed through the center here to wrap this up. Up here where Pender came through. Except he's getting routed bit by bit. We need to just retreat with him, with what's left. Nice attack by that brigade. Couldn't quite push it all the way home. All right, Jones. Let's get you guys going. Walker, the old Stonewall Brigade. Right here. Stewart. Reserve position here. Williams. Reserve position here. They're kind of turning us on the far side. get these guys sorted out a little bit here. Perrin's brigade, I think it is. Might not want to unlock those troops just yet. I mean, that's von Steinwehr's whole division right there. Oh my gosh. Got a nasty artillery hit right there. Let's push forward. Okay. Let's get these troops going. There's the Doles. It all gets pretty disorganized. When you're all, you know, when you're trying to do it all yourself, but that's quite all right. Then we'll let Rhodes do his thing up here. Oh, looky here. Who the heck? Colquitt decided to go ahead and get busy down this way, it looks like. Okay. Just killing Yankees where they can find them. Let's go ahead and take control of this regiment, and let's get in skirmish line. Let's go out this way. Let's have Iverson's troops kind of do the same thing. Let's just send them out. Iverson's brigade, yep, right here. Like that. And we'll get Iverson himself, and we'll position them right here like that. We'll have Perrin here. And hopefully we can really chew up these Yankee troops. Looks like we've got a counterattack underway. Whew, bloody, bloody, bloody. Minus 2,500. We got 15,000 men remaining in the corps. 15,000 combat ready troops, that is. I feel like these guns are going to need to start moving up again. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to maybe ask you to tell me. Like, once we get to the base game scenario end, at this point, you're going to have kind of a second line of defense for the Yankees here. Maybe that's built in for a reason, right? Got all these First Corps Iron Brigades over here. What are they doing over here? That's bizarre. Boy, they sure did a big what if on everything with this this scenario, didn't they? Probably got to be Johnny on the spot a little bit better with artillery fire targeting. Like, who are we firing at here? Okay, yeah, we're firing down that way. 716 yards. And then that's the other thing, is we need to get... Where is our supply wagon? We need to get him up here. Oh, nope, not you. You. Supply wagon. Let's do the same thing for... and I thought that when the supply wagon was off of take charge that it would go and do its thing. And go to the right places on its own. There we go. They're going to double quick it up there very well. Let's take command of these guys, double quick. Take command of these guys, double quick. All right, now you guys get into an attack. Double quick. Okay, take charge, attack. Right here. Right here. Right here. There's enough Union troops out here to put up another fight, that's for sure. Maybe we'll have to split this scenario into make it a two-parter. All right, I think we want to go ahead once we've loaded these guys up. Here. $15, $38, good. $11, $39. Once we just walk by here with the supply wagon, we'll take these two batteries and we'll move them up. I'd say kind of in here. Guys going. Attack. Excellent. Okay, these guys are all good. Now let's get these batteries on the move right here. Boom. These guys right here, boom. Crazy, man. Freaking crazy. Okay. Are we running them off? You guys. Are you yeah, you're firing at these fellas, right? Let's get there. Let's get there. Oh my word. Yeah, we're gonna have a tough time getting a victory officially by the base game. Looks like. That's all right. So it's a little frustrating. I think that it works better when you get the battery commander and you click on... No? Okay. So in this scenario, something may have been bugged where you've got to actually, with each individual gun, click on on the road and to get them going on the road. It seems like sometimes. I don't know what that's about, but there you have it. Now, let's get this artillery wagon, or the ordnance wagon, and we're going to bring them here, here, oh, no, no, here, here, and get these guys all refilled. And it's something we want to do for all these guns here too. Because they're starting to run low. Go here. Oh shoot, got one running off. Oh, he's out of, okay, got it. We'll get you fed, man. Get Colston's guy right up here. Take the road. That's AP Hill, rather. Take the road, please. Go. Thank you. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. First day action, man. Where are you guys going? Ah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Refuse to believe it. Santain. I can't mention the brand, my man. It's non-alcoholic, though. I know you asked that a little while ago. I saw you guys chatting amongst yourselves. I didn't want to interrupt. How are we looking? Yep, okay. We're back in business here. All right. These guns. Let's bring them here. Again, gotta put them on the road manually. That didn't have to do that when I first deployed them, which is kind of annoying, but I guess we'll just deal. These guys can scooch up to here. DH Hill's guns. We press the attack home on this end here. Come on, boys, let's go. We're just getting murdered by artillery over here, god dang it. Let's retreat with these guys. That's fine. AP Hill's division. There's Heath's brigade. Backing it up. Got a lot of remnants out here. Oh, you call that a major defeat? Now, sometimes the points just don't match the eye test, right? You know. At least that's the way I always end up feeling about it when it's at this stage where it's like, would the Rebs call the retreat right here? Tough to say. All right, finally getting those guys to run off. With Colston in here, I feel like we're in good shape. It's tough to tell, though. It's just these guns here, some of these up here that are still pretty pesky. Go and don't stop. Go and don't stop. You go and do not stop, yo. You go here and do not stop. You right there. Go. Alright, we need Stewart's brigade. Likely to come right in here. Yep, double line. Better. Got Williams' brigade. Oof, ouch. $2,800 under. Upside down, rather. Dang it. Alright, where's DH Hill? There's a supply wagon. We'll go ahead and bring it up here. Boop, boop. 13,000 troops still. Jackson looking on. It is a bloody day's fight. Wow. This is crazy, man. About 10,000 casualties for his corps. That is a steep price to pay. There's DH Hill. You, sir, need to come back over this way. Still got von Steinwehr's whole division right there. They're not the best troops in the world. One thing that might have factored in pretty big in this playthrough are those difficulty settings of the, you know, having it at absolute zero in a situation like this may have been better for us. People keep harping on me to do that the way I probably should. to avoid major frustration. I've said it in the past. I'm proud that I have actually gotten victories, notched victories on historical difficulties, where it was 3-3, 3 aggressive, 3 morale for the AI. But trying to coordinate all of these troops, do it all right, it's kind of a tough ask. I mean, Early's division is basically just playing defense over there. Thought we might have a chance to flank with him, but no. Whew. Broad frontal attack. Yeah, buddy. Jones Brigade. Gonna do a number on these fellas. If we can run these guys off all over here, that'll go a long way. Go ahead, right there. You guys, right in here. You guys up this way, you guys right here. Yeah, Colston, the coup de grace. Colston and von Steinwehr will be facing off, I think, here at the end. Whew. What a fight. What a fight. Had a cool variant. It doesn't start the same every time you play this scenario. Like I said, the eye test tells you a different story than the points results would tell you. I think Jackson probably would have had... well, it says in the beginning of the scenario that his arm is healing up nicely from its operation or what have you. All right, let's have you guys... Let's all-out attack with that brigade. Might be able to sweep them. Got them falling back here. There they go. All right. Boop. 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 So this is where the Second Corps Confederates, in a position like this, may very well likely surge forward. I mean, you know, surround the rest of von Steinwehr's division. Isolate the rest of these 12th Corps troops up here. Drive off the rest of these troops and then push all the way to... Oh no! The objective is gone in this one. Dang it. Dang it. So the game would have us believe that the final result on the score is what the result should be. Poop. But you can see, you know, that the Yankee troops back here kind of remain stacked up. You got more Iron Brigade troops, or you got Black Hats. I guess they fell back. I thought we ran all them off. Guess we didn't quite. Everybody on an attack order, yeah. It's all mixed up in here, man. Yeah, I don't quite know exactly what I would be able to make of this. I don't think Stonewall would call the attack off. After this right here. That could be a point of discussion. I think what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to save it. Okay, we're going to go Jackson, save. Right? Boom. I'll push pause on that right there. I'm not going to end the stream just yet. I would give a chance for everybody to jump into the chat if they'd like and opine on how it is you think this looks, how the game calls this a major defeat for Jackson and my Confederates, and I'd be curious to hear what you have to say either in chat or when this posts and publishes in the stream. When we get to the comments, of course, I'm stubborn. I don't believe it's over yet. I know that there's a huge clump of troops still here that could cause a major problem. I also have a fairly fresh division in Colston that is about ready to clean up a bunch of this, I believe, and likely would come and wrap all of these Union troops, and we'd end up losing a whole bunch more men trying to run them off. But that's something about the game too. They're kind of the AI is pretty stubborn. They don't just head for Cemetery Hill at any point. So we're going to have to go with it being a major defeat since the game says so. We may have to try it again at some point, but I've got the battle saved right here. May have to do a part 2, come back to it and see if we can finish to some kind of satisfactory resolution. Do you believe that Stonewall would have called off the attack at this point? Here we are at 3:15 in the afternoon. Maybe call off the attack, rest up the troops. You notice, by the way, if you follow my mouse, none of Longstreet's troops over here of R.H. Anderson's divisions were pushing at all. And there's some maybe rewriting of the scenario that needed to be done here in order to try to reflect a more realistic combat scenario where you had Longstreet's troops pushing this way against Union First Corps plus Jackson being here. Maybe there was some of that to consider. But aside from that, whole lot of fun fighting in action with a whole corps like this. This is something else, man. I'll be editing together a shorter, condensed version of the whole fight. I bet it'll be a really long video still, maybe close to an hour or more. But I'll be doing that in the interim between now and my next stream. I want to still stream some Grand Tactician like I normally do tomorrow night, Wednesday. I'm thinking, though, the effort to try to edit all this together may bleed into that a little bit. So anybody who is watching right now who's still a fan of some of those Grand Tactician streams, maybe we're going to go ahead and do that on Thursday. I just want to tell you ahead of time. Maybe do that on Thursday instead. And then after that, come back with a regular stream on Friday, which I'll do. I'll be jumping back into some Crusader Kings 3 That's been a highly popular, very well attended and watched playthrough. I encourage you. It's really just a whole lot of fun. I'm competitive with it, and it's a really fun story that we're doing with the house ivoring there. But on Friday night, if you want to get into some real alternate history action in the medieval era, I would invite you to check us out then. But again, try to edit together a shorter version of this part of the action here with Jackson's Corps and Scourge of War Gettysburg. Maybe work in a little Grand Tactician tomorrow night. If not, I'll make sure to let you know ahead of time and then do it Thursday night instead. And then we're on from there. Once again, do appreciate you for tuning in tonight, guys. It was a whole lot of fun having you guys here, chatting away, watching along. You're the best. Thank you so much. Once again, if you could, I'd appreciate it if you click that thumbs up button for me. Hype the video. And if you're new, subscribe to my channel. And then, of course, memberships are unlocked now for as little as $2 a month. You get some nice perks. And there's that. Appreciate you. Once again, I'm Bank60s. And we'll see you guys on the next stream and on the next video. Later.